So, Marvel Spider-Man, the new show for Spider-Man. I finally actually got to, I didn't finally, I was watching it. It's just that the new place I actually have to watch because the other place turned into just an anime and comic shop, in quotation shop. So, new place, but sadly they take too long to freaking load it. But finally I was able to watch it eventually, and I think I got up to episode 11, but it technically should be on episode 13. Yeah, they're being slow. But anyways, the TV show at hand. Is it bad? Is it horrible? I actually like it. I mean, this is the one where I don't remember who in the original version of the Amazing Spider-Man were like, yay, Spider-Man is not a freaking nerd anymore. He's a hipster. And I'm like, well, this this right here, this series will make that person say, what the fuck? He's a nerd again. And that's exactly what had happened, is that he is using science. He's being a scientist. This is technically, if we're going to get close enough to Spectacular Spider-Man, this is as close as we can get. It's still sad to say, oh, Spectacular Spider-Man will not show it's not going to come back ever again. And thank you, Disney. Frick you, Disney, for screwing us over on that. But this is a decent one. This is pretty decent. The only messed up part is the problem where I'm like, so y'all guys remember that when it came to the Avengers TV show, you had Spider-Man in that. How you're going to compensate for that? And it turns out what they're going to do is very simple. The Avengers TV show is not going to have Spider-Man ever again until they reboot it. And as for Spider-Man, this Spider-Man series, he's going to feature Marvel heroes. He already featured Iron Man, but Iron Man looks a little bit different. But he featured Iron Man. He featured the Hulk, and Hulk looks different. But yeah, he featured the Hulk. So I think eventually they're going to reboot. Yeah, they're going to reboot Avengers eventually. That's what I think. It's like either A, they're going to reboot it, or B, because they have new Avengers on the Avengers TV show, the old Avengers will show up in the Spider-Man show. Kind of makes sense. Kind of makes sense. As for the stupid videos I see that were like, oh, why does Spider-Man suck? Why did this series suck? This series does not suck. This series, Disney backed the down when it came to the messed up stuff that Ultimate Spider-Man did. There's no more chibi kids. There's no more train of thought. We actually get to have a good story. This is well written. This has been a long time since we got a well-written one without the crazy bullshit, without the whole thing of, oh, we got to throw in some lovely artwork in there. That helps compensate. No, it doesn't. But thank goodness that they actually do. It's very interesting. And we get to actually see of what if. This is like an interesting what if. Like, what if Brian Michael Bendis knew about Max Modell? And chances are, I bet Brian Michael Bendis would do the exact same thing that's happening here, that, or at least a little bit different. Max Modell will be actually featured in Ultimate Spider-Man if he predates it, but it would be more the fact of like Parker gets an internship somewhere, internship turns good, he has a different job, and heck, he might even say, I am quitting Daily Planet. Daily Planet, oh my gosh, sorry, Superman. Daily Bugle, and there we go. It would have been a cool change in the tone of the freaking thing, too. Because technically, Peter did quit Daily Bugle, not Planet. My gosh, you idiot. He did quit it, and he went to Burger Frog. Damn. Yeah, it would be cool to have Max Modell at this point, and I bet Max Modell, after Ultimatum, would actually be, oh, this poor kid, man. This kid, he doesn't have anything in the world, and this would be a good time where they could actually have Max Modell, and Max Modell would actually be there and be like, I'm going to help rebuild this city, make this city interesting and great again, and also innovative. And it's like, that would have fit in Ultimatum so good. Well, the aftermath of Ultimatum, that would have fit so good in there. But sadly, He came out in 2013. Ultimatum happened in 2011. You see the messed up gap here of where, yeah, Brian Michael Bendis couldn't actually have that character until later, and even so, it doesn't make a difference. Spider-Man got killed, I think, a, a year before that, or at least that same year. So, actually, I think a year before that. And I think Ultimatum might have actually happened in 2009. So, yeah. Anyways, Spider Man, this TV show, I believe it is very good. It's worth a watch. If you didn't like Ultimate Spider Man, but you like Spider Man, this is the series that you should watch. This series is very good. If you want Peter to show that he actually is a scientist, this is the show for you. The only interesting, weird part is that, well, everyone's going to get spider powers. Gwen's going to get spider powers soon. We already have Miles who has spider powers. My question is, in the 11th episode, where the hell is Miles? Where's the hell is Anya? Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't like Anya's character at all. I mean, I don't like her superhero-ness because, well, she's the reason why Spider-Girl lost her freaking damn comics. Because Spider-Girl finally got written off and they're like, oh, well, we're going to get a brand new Spider-Girl. Ranya is gonna be freaking damn Spider Girl, and I'm like, oh, you. I don't like her. I don't like her as a character, and turning into Spider Girl is even worse. But with that aside, again, this series is worth a decent watch. It's very good. They decided to do lots of different things, and it actually benefits for the better. Unlike Ultimate Spider-Man, when you're like, Harry is the new Eddie Brock. But the good news is that this one actually is pretty good. Very well done.